All right, 8x3 here. For last week. Again, similar to the way I felt. Warm-ups would felt heavier. I'm gonna try to push for 455 here. We'll see. That's the goal. That's the goal. We got some big volume today. Here we're at 8x3. 6x10 on the hand squats. Then we got 5x8 on the hamstring curls. 3x12 leg press, and then 4x12 line ham curls, and that'll be the workout. And now kick off, or now finish, low 4, week 4. And like I said, like through these 4 weeks and through this entire phase, it's like has made massive changes in like my body composition, my strength, my muscle development and things like that. So I've been happy with the progress so far. And unfortunately, like today, as y'all know, I'm supposed to do the food challenge. I'm not doing it this weekend. I'm taking a little break. My stomach is not 100% up to par, so I'm just gonna take a break, let it just recover. Because I know I should let my stomach heal last weekend, but again, I pay the price, pay the consequences for it. So no food challenge this week. I know it's a bummer. I'm even bummed out myself, but there's points and times where you have just like, you know what's best for you. And it's a hard skill to do, of knowing what's best for you. That's like even too, right? Like you tuned in last week. I said like my stomach wasn't like 100%, but like I felt fine. I knew better too. I know myself, I knew better. Did not have gone that direction. Because like, again, it's like, this could always, be so many different possibilities, right? But it's like, if I were just let my stomach heal from last weekend, I could be doing this one, I'll be just fine. But it's like you said, like I know myself. I know when like something ain't right or something is not going according to his plan. That I know when to take a break from it. I know when to just back off a little bit to allow myself to, let my body do its course, and then I'm back into it and things like that. But again, it's the price to pay, it's the consequence to pay. So just not doing this weekend. So that's pretty much that. Like, you just have to know how your body feels. Sometimes too is like, even when you're working out or like when you're about to go work out, right? Like, if something feels off and like you're doing it, but something doesn't feel right. That's just like your body telling you like, let's not attempt this movement. Let's not attempt this exercise. Let's do something different. Let's do something else. Or let's back off, give it a little bit more time. And it's a powerful skill to understand that and like really drop that ego in the sense like, yeah, like your ego tells you you're fine. And like, now you can do it, like we're good and things like that. But, deep down in here, is that, and especially the path and the vision you're going for, is like you're more content, you're more cool. Like, nah, I'm good. Let me just take this part of time off. Let me just let myself reset, get back into. So when you do that, you get able to attack that next challenge or that lift even harder, right? Woo! I'm gonna go up here. Yeah, 425. Yeah, let's go 440. And trust me, as much as you guys look forward and get excited when I do these challenges, and so do I, I'm more bummed up than you are. But it's just something like, you know, parts in life, you just have to, you know, just wait. That's all it is. You just have to wait. Wait to see like how you feeling. You know, wait to see like, you know, where you're standing and things like that. And it's like, is it good enough, or is like, can you know like you could be better to take this time off, cool off, you know, from doing these challenges, and then it's like, see how next week rolls around, especially too, with me trying to increase my calories to 4,300, I'm more focused on that than kind of doing the food challenge in the same way. So it's like, I'm more focused on trying to like get that going, things like that, as opposed to doing the food challenge. And at the same time, it's like, I want my body to, and my stomach to be able to handle all that, as opposed to just doing that once a week and things like that, right? Or just doing that one-time challenge. So that's where I'm at, and that's where I'm like trying to go for here on out too. Is that 4? And it's like I said too, like, right, like, even like through this entire week, right, like, I told you from the beginning, like, I was gonna increase my calories, but I just knew I wasn't like 100% to do so. And like, going through the week, right, like, it will always be like up in the air. It's like, how am I feeling? Or how am I looking? You know, am I looking good? Or like, am I feeling good? Is the food responding to my body? And it's like, just throughout the week, like, you know, I had some moments of like bloating, and things like that. So I was just to the point where I was like, I just know like this week's course, it's not going the way as it has been. So it's like, it's like a little detour, right? He's like, all right, cool. Like, it's kind of like reset yourself, figure out like what's done different, like what could have been different. And like I said, like instead of me doing the Chick-fil-A challenge last weekend, despite even though like I was like, again, like I said, I was 85%. No, I wasn't 100. I was like, I could have done that differently for sure, right? Like, I know I could have just taken the weekend off, let everything settle down, but instead I kind of like spiked up again, right? To the point where it just takes a little bit longer now, as opposed to if I were just taking a weekend off from last week, I probably would not be in this position right now. But it just is, it's just part of life, it's part of the journey. It's like, so it's important, like just learn from mistakes and learn what you can do better next time. Like if something comes across like that feeling or the course of the week is not going the way as a plan, it's always good to reflect back. Is it set 5 here? Yeah, because the 3, yeah. Set 2 of this. Oh, I had the spot. I don't know what it is either. It's like every Saturday I wake up with a congested nose every time, stuffy nose. I wouldn't say stuffy, I say swollen. It's like every Saturday. It's like I know it's like I'm pushing myself like, damn, I can't even breathe through my nose right now. Oh, I didn't start this shit? Oh, I did, but yeah, it's just take the time to reflect. Reflection is what drives you to be a bad person. Reflection is what gives you that power and gives you that responsibility to do what you need to do to achieve the next level, right? So always reflect, always reflect, how the week went, how those days went, what went right, what went wrong, what could you do better, things along those lines, right? Just reflect. That's what I'm doing. That's just how I just go about my journey. Is I just pretty much reflect each week, right? I just see, cool, how things turn out. Did things go according to plan? Things not? If not, cool. Let me just take a break. Let me just let my body just catch up to itself. Let my body just settle down a little bit, and then just get back into it. That's all it is. To me at least, that's how I look at it. Ooh. We're gonna do it for these last 2 sets. 455. What we do? "20 seconds. First set, 455. It's been a while since I touched this weight. So we're just getting locked in right now. Just getting in that zone. Woo! Yeah, that was good. That was good. Ooh. We got one more here. And especially too, like, yeah. I love doing the food challenges, right? Don't get me wrong, I love it. But it's like, yeah, you gotta do what's best for you, right? You gotta do your best. What's like, you know, what's your mission? What your purpose? And it's like, right now, like, again, like there's always gonna be bumps. You know, there's always gonna be bruises along the journey, right? And it's just one of them. I mean, shit, if you could see, like, yeah, probably was like, probably 6 weeks straight of doing the food challenges, right? 6 weeks straight. And of course, you know, it's never always gonna be perfect. It's never always gonna be a straight line. You're gonna have divots. You're gonna have curves and stuff like that. That's like how you handle it and like how you go by it. Like, you cool? You content, right? Like, all right. Like, you know it's not what you want to do. You know what's best for you, right? And that's all it really just comes down to. Is what's best for you. You know, is it taking that little break? Taking that weekend off? Just let everything recover, let everything settle down. And then, you know, next weekend, reflect. Next weekend, wait to see how you feel, see how everything's processing. Everything's good, cool, attack it. Well, if it's not still, it's like, sorry, like, there's no rush. There's no rush into doing things. in a sense, right? Like, if you're not feeling it, and like, it's like, wait until 100%, like you would do it, then it's like, just wait. Yeah, there's no rush, especially like, again, yeah, I love doing food challenges, but it's like, it's not my kind of top priority in a sense. Being is like, I'm trying to see how many calories I can eat, before my weight starts increasing, things that, that's my mission and purpose right now before I get back in the cut. That's enough here. Oh, that's gonna be a long ride. 6 sets here of 10. Oh, you already know this shit kills me. Yeah, this shit fucks me up here. And as you know, we got soccer later on today, so I'm looking forward to that. And like, also too, that's why I look forward to these challenges, because I do such a big activity on these days, right? Whether it be playing soccer, playing volleyball, and then hitting legs too early in the morning, and then go do the food challenge. Again, sometimes too, it's like, maybe it's, it's not the day before to do so. And it's one of the weeks where it's not, so it's like, you still enjoy the other things. It's like, hey, it's not gonna be as exciting because you're not doing the food challenge, but at the same time too, like, they already know what's gonna be best for you in the long term, right? Oh. Oh. Very. And it's kind of what I talked about yesterday. It's like, ooh, I hit the spot. Yeah, so like if you have a plan, right? Like, of course, plans may steer differently, right? It's like, of course, like I told you, my plan was to increase my calories, right? Didn't happen, right? My plan was to do a food challenge. Didn't happen. Doesn't necessarily mean that plan's broken. Doesn't necessarily mean that plan, you gotta recreate a whole different plan. All it just really means is that plan might have to be, a delayed, for how long it needs to be delayed. And it's like, cool. I'm like, I already kind of delayed a week of not increasing my calories. So let me just get back on the plan. I'm doing that first, right? And then while I'm increasing my calories, and if everything's going according to plan, then it's like, cool. Then I get back on the plan on doing the challenges. That's all this really comes down to. Is how long does that plan need to be delayed? And what's the first step to, getting back on that plan? Right? What's the first mission? What's the first accomplishment you want to get back to? Oh, that's set 3. All right. Oh. Set 4 here. Oh. Wow. 2 more here. I probably shouldn't. How we're going to. I'm going to jump up to another play. Oh man, all right, set 5 here. Oh my God. All right, 5 sets of 8 here. Gotta move the seat up just a little bit. It's a little too far back. Whew, as you know, them half squats, yeah, that shit just takes my soul away. We got done, you know, I was good at 3 plates, you know, 9 and 8. So we take down, like I said, like despite the stomach not feeling like 100%, the training though, like the strength, it's just like, it's like unreal right now. It's like fucking, we're just pushing weights, you know, week by week. And you see it for yourselves too, tagging along. You've been seeing the weights get increased. I mean, like, getting to. It's nothing substantial. It's nothing big increments. Sometimes 5, 10, maybe 15 pounds here and there, right? That's just what it is. It's nothing crazy. You know, that's how strength is. And like also too, like you see the volume ranges from, you know, 3 to 6 sets, or for compound moves, you know, it ranges from like 4 to 8, and then accessories, you know, ranges from like 3 to 6 or 3 to 5, and that's pretty much it. Reps, you know, goes from 8 to 15, sometimes 20, even more. That's just 8 to 30. So that's pretty much it. Like seeing all the strength increase, and like you see the body composition changing. You see more muscular development as time goes on. I think also too, you gotta kind of learn to push yourself. As you go on, you learn to push yourself, right? And you learn to take a step back. Like, again, taking a step back is like we're not doing the food challenge this week, right? So it's like, cool. But it's like also too, like, see how far you can keep pushing, right? Like, see how far, like, when I was coming in here, I just didn't really know how my stomach was gonna feel, right? Like feel, especially doing like hinge movement, right? Lots of bending. Same thing with half squats. But as you saw, the weights went up. The strength is there. So I was like, cool, we're gonna keep pushing ourselves there, right? If we can't push at one thing, if we can't push at all things, you know, then we can just focus on what we can push on that one thing and go back until the other part, you know, gets healed back up, recovered. And to the point where like everything is coming online again, then it's like you push all those things at once, right? Then when it comes to the food challenge, it's like, cool. You know, you've been seeing me trying to attempt like 6,000 calories in a sitting. That's me pushing myself, right? That's me trying to push myself into having that amount of caloric consumption, you know, in one sitting, and pushing my limits a little bit to the point where I'm working myself up to the point when that day and time comes where I can have 6,000 calories and, you know, I won't be as full as I am right now, or as past challenges and things like that, right? What's going on with you? You hear yourself? Trying to think what movie you trying to do?
Trying to think, yeah, I was trying to do like a 4 in a row. I'm trying to think how to do it.
Are you doing combination, like alternating, like from like pull down to like a row?
I'm doing all that. I do like 4 right now. I'm doing 4 in a row, like the same muscle group. It would be like I do higher reps every time.
Okay.
So by the time I'm done, it's like this week. It's like you try to get 26 to 30. So
Shit.
it's like no weight at all.
Yeah, exactly. You just fucking get burned out.
12 to 15, 16 to 20, 21, 25.
And then 26 to 30, yeah.
Man, I almost I would never get 30. But
Right, yeah,
I
but
like it is.
100%.
It's different. I like it. I've been doing it a while. I'll alternate between like 3 workouts. You feel so weak.
Oh, towards the end, yeah.
Like if somebody walked in and saw me doing this, they would think,
Well, that's also the thing too, is like, I hate when people think about that too, because like, people don't understand like what your program is or like what your split is. So it's
I
like,
don't care. I'm just like thought of it that. I'm like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's it. Like I used to be like that before. It's like and see me is like, he's used to lifting that heavy weight, and it's like, how come he's doing this way and things like that. It's like, it depends on like what order of the exercise you're doing. Like that changes the whole game right there.
Funny, if I do like high on like that or something, with a girl doing like a 45 and a 25, and I have like a cage for a 35.
Yeah, right. She'd probably be starting in the first block, and like here you finish up the workout with that, right? So. All right, we got one more here. Right? Yeah. Starting there. Sure, thing. How many sets had I done? Was it 3 or 4? I did 1, 2 10s. I came here, I was talking. Set. Yeah. So we got one more. Yeah, we got one more. It's crazy because sometimes I feel like I have short-term memory loss. Sometimes I can't remember how many fucking sets I do. Then I have to retrace back. But I think this is 5 right here. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. If it's not, then you guys just roast the fuck out of me on that. It's enough here. Ah, 3 sets of 12 here. Whew. I'll tell you what though, I slept like a baby last night. After getting like only 4 hours of sleep the night before. And I didn't take a nap once yesterday because I was just kind of gonna go. But like, once I got home around like 7 o'clock, me and my boy, we watched Dragon Ball Daima. That's when it hit me. That's when the exhaustion just came in. It was like the moment I sat on the couch, I felt my eyes getting heavy. And I felt like my body crashing down. Unfortunately, we only got through 3 episodes of Dharma. Because we were trying to watch it before it takes off. That's what they said. But they only had the English version. You know, the rest of the season in English. So they're like, you want to watch it? I'm like, nah. I don't like watching Dragon Ball and sub. Because I don't feel like reading it. I care about more of the action and what's going on. I'm supposed to try and read it and things like that, you know? Fuck. That hurt. Oh. Whew. His pumps are gonna be nasty. I think it's starting. I don't know why this thing is so close. Whew. I tell you, like, after the hash squats, that shit just rocks me. Something about kind of changing the way I do the Saturday videos, just because once it's such early in the morning, you know, sometimes I'm not fully awake coming in here, so sometimes I don't have the thoughts going through it. I'm just like, my thoughts are like, cool, get through the workout. Sometimes I'm thinking about the food challenge, I'm thinking about it, and I'm just kind of like just in my zone on Saturday. So I'm thinking about like switching up to, or record my workout, show you guys it, and then maybe afterwards just talk to you guys, you know, 5, 10, 15 minutes, and not be ending things there. That's it. Oh, that's enough. Oh. 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 All right, last set before we check the pump. All right, let's exercise 4x12 here. Yeah, I'm just thinking about it, like for Saturdays. Not that I don't mind talking. And just like, it's different, especially like early in the morning. Sun has been up. I gotta like still be in the zone. In a sense, you know? So it's just like, I'm thinking about just switching to Saturdays up. Something a little bit more different from the rest of the videos. I'm keeping it the same for y'all. But Saturdays a little bit different just because I know it's for myself. And along the way, I haven't really like smoked too much. Or it's like 0.2. It's like, especially if y'all know my leg workouts. Yeah, that shit like fucks me up with days like right, especially like this early in the morning. So I'm more focused on catching my breathing, catching my rhythm, getting myself locked in, right? So I might switch up to like where I'll talk post workout. Again, like 5-15 minute segment. Talk about what's on my mind, and that'll be it. And things that Kevin, how you doing, man? How's things? Always like day. Always finishing the week strong.
Say that again.
Always finishing the week strong, you know?
You're right.
How about yourself? What you got today?
Huh?
What you got today?
Oh, I'm gonna do some back. My time is limited today. I got my grandson got a basketball game at 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay.
Miss it or he'd be like,
Yeah, right.
yeah, right.
Hey, you been looking swole for the game and things that.
Hold up.
You good? I'll say you be looking swole for the game and things that.
What's that?
You be looking swole for the game and things that, you know.
I know, right?
He's gonna come in. The Grant's gonna be the biggest swollen guy over there. Exactly. 100%.
I might come back after. I don't know. Depends on what they want to do.
Right.
A lot of times they want to go have lunch or something.
For sure.
Not. I think I'm gonna come back over here today.
There you go. Nice.
Ain't no good sports on.
That's true. But it's good to enjoy with the family and things like that though too, and stuff like that. So enjoy that.
Probably get about an hour and a half.
There you go.
I like those 2-hour workouts.
Right.
I hate to be missing out during the week, man.
For sure.
Different animal, man. You gotta work 65 hours.
Yeah, nah, that's different too. Nah, it's different when you try to find a way to get it in.
So I start at midnight. Shit, I don't get off till like some days, man, like 2:30, 3 o'clock. You know?
Yeah. That's different right there. Different.
Well, they can scream it out to hire somebody. You know, everybody feel like they gonna say it.
Right. Right, everything else, yeah. I mean, the legs are just pumped up right now. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be switching up for you guys on that, or especially just on Saturdays. Especially with my leg day too. Cause like being transparent with you, I mean, like again, like I said, I really don't talk much, on this day. And granted, it's like, I kind of go in, like I'm really going into my leg workout right after I wake up. So, I'm still getting my mind right. I'm still keeping myself locked in, right? Getting myself ready to attack this workout. And also have an idea what I want, how to attack the day and things like that too, right? All right, last set right here. Let's go check the pump. All right, here we go. Leg day 2, of course. We're gonna check the hamstrings first, since hamstrings was the main focus today. We're gonna move more for the lighting things that, But you can see where how left, some become more thick now. Whew, look at that. We're getting the thickness now. Thickness is coming good. Like I said, striations. Let's just see how we do. Right here, as back pose. So of course, gotta check the quads, especially out there. Hack squats, leg press. As you see the overall thickness of the legs come in nicely. So, as you can see, everything's coming together, right? Of course, like I was talking about earlier, there's gonna be, you're gonna have a plan in place. Sometimes you might have to take a detour on plan to do what you need to do. Again, right now, I had to take a break from increasing my calories, or I just didn't want to increase my calories because, I wasn't feeling it. 2, not doing the food challenge this week because again, we're not 100%. So first attack on the plan is to start increasing calories again, take the weekend off, let everything recover, heal up. Then first plan attack, increase the calories to 4,300. Then if that whole week goes well, then hit the second attack of the plan, doing the food challenge again. So that's all it really comes down to. That's all you gotta do is just take a detour, give yourself a little break, and then keep pushing hard in the gym. Then then I guess everything's going back to Ken, according to plan. Push on the food, and push on the challenge and things that's all it just really is, man. Like there's nothing more to it. There's really no to freak out about it. There's really no to be stressed about it. It is what it is. You accept it. Figure out how to navigate. Figure out how to, pursue it, push through it. So that's all it really is, to be honest. So other than that, again, no food challenge. So taking the weekend off, let my body recover, plan myself on how to kind of, heal myself a little bit. I'm gonna play some soccer, and that'll be it for the weekend. Things that, and as you know, next week we're in a new phase 5, be in the docks, probably last month of bulking. So excited for that, and then yeah, we'll go from there and things that. So other than that, you guys have a blessed weekend. I'll catch you Monday for back.